Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is SJ. I'm an adult doll and toy collector who just wants to talk about dolls and toys, and this channel is made for adult doll and toy collectors. So I have actually had a lot of you asking me to do a Fuggler collection video. So that's what we're gonna go. Okay, so that is what we're going to do today. So you guys know the Fuggler couch, but this is not all of them. A lot of them are out on the living room couch or in the entryway, you know, stuff like that. We have Fugglers all over the house. It's pretty much like a game. Walk into our house, how many Fugglers do you spot, kind of thing. Also, when you look at this collection, like when I showcase them, please do not get upset or anything like that. Please understand that this is not a collection that happened like overnight. This is a collection that has been accumulating since the end of 2018, beginning of 2019. So this is something that I have been collecting for years now. So let's go ahead and get into the collection. Also, these aren't really going to be in any particular order because I don't know really how to put them in order. So let's just get into the video. Starting off with my smallest Fuggler. This is like one of the little vinyl blind box figures that they are coming out with in like recent years or so. You can find these at Five Below, Meyer, you know, places like that. So it's just a little blind box figure. There are so many to collect, but I just went ahead and did one because I was like, I don't need something else to try and collect. And we have my Fuggler keychain. So we have this one right here. This was my first Fuggler keychain. It was actually my husband's, and I took it from him because I wanted a Fuggler keychain. And I couldn't find Fuggler keychains anywhere until I went to Meyer and I found the bunny one. He is adorable. He's holding like a little broken heart that he has taped back together. He's so cute. And all of the Fuggler keychains do have the iconic buttonhole. Same goes for the vinyl figures. They all have that iconic buttonhole. Have the baby Fugs that I'm just dropping everywhere. One second. All right, so we have the little baby Fugs, and these are supposed to be baby versions of the Fugglers. They're just really tiny, really cute. Now, earlier versions of these had diapers. They came wearing diapers. And all these newer releases don't have diapers, and that's kind of sad to see that they no longer have diapers. But these are my little baby Fugs. Moving into my biggest Fuggler, this guy right here. I actually have another one of these. It is a blue and purple one. That one is my daughter's. But this is my big Fuggler, and these ones do still have the iconic buttonhole. This one's a little dirty, a little bit covered in cat hair because my cats actually use this as a pillow. Yeah, it's fine though. But this is the biggest Fuggler in my collection. Okay, the strangest Fuggler in my collection. So Fuggler has done a line of like pet accessories. None of them were cat toys, and I have cats. They only focused on dogs. And I really hate that because these companies make stuff for pets and they very rarely ever focus on cats. And if they do focus on cats, it's like, what is that? But anyways, we got a Fuggler dog toy. Yeah, so fun fact, my cats actually do not like cat toys unless they are the little mice that have the catnip in them. Other than that, they like dog toys that crinkle and squeak. So yes, my cats do love this. They drag it around by the ears, or they'll lay on it just so they can hear that crinkly noise. So yeah, I think this is the strangest one in my Fuggler collection because it is a dog toy and I don't own a dog. But even the little dog toys have the iconic buttonhole. Fuggler has also done a lot of collaborations lately with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Gremlins, Lord of the Rings, all that kind of stuff. They have also done DC. So here are some of the DC. They had 4. We have Harley Quinn. Cute, adorable, love her. Yes, she also does have the iconic buttonhole. And I'm going to point that out, that they all have iconic buttonholes because this is so funny to me. Then we have Superman. And he does have an embroidered S on his chest, under his cape. You know, he does have his little bottoms. And yes, he does have his iconic buttonhole. Is it blue? No, it is tan. Would have been funny if it was blue. And we have Batman, and I love this one because they use the Bat Fuggler for Batman. I love that so much. He does not have an embroidered bat on his chest. It's kind of made out of the same material that his body is made out of, almost like a canvas type material, burlap. We also do have the Joker one, but the Joker one is in my husband's car, and it is snowing, and it's 3 degrees outside, and I'm not about to walk outside just to go get a Fuggler. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, those are some of our DC Fugglers. I guess kind of keeping in theme with the collabs that they've done with other toy companies, toy brands, cartoons, media. We have the TMNT one. So here's this one. I will say I hate the Fugglers that have this kind of mouth because it never stays or goes how it is supposed to go. It just forever stays gaping open like that when it's really not supposed to be. But so here is one of the TMNT turtles, and they do have turtle shells that say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fuggler on them. I'm just now realizing, I've had these guys for a while now, I'm just now realizing that on the back of their shells are the little like weapons that they used that pertains to each one of them. What is this? Is this Raphael? Don't come for me in the comments, because the only one I know is my baby Donatello. My little Donnie. That's the only one I care about. So here is him. And there is the back of his, and you can see he has his little weapon right there. And then this one. Or is this Michelangelo? And this Raphael? Or is this Michelangelo? No, because isn't Leonardo the orange one? You know what? I don't know. I just know they were all named after famous painters. But here's this one. This is Leonardo because it's got the L. Look at me learning. This is Raphael because it's an R. Don't come for me. Because like I said, the only one I care about is Donatello. But here's his little back of his shell with his little weapons. So yeah, there are these guys. There's only 3 because we cannot find Michelangelo. We just have these ones. That's sad. They need their little buddy to complete the little friend group. We have these 2 little foxes. These are like the older style Fugglers. They were all kind of made like this, and they looked like they were stitched. They literally looked like rag dolls that somebody put creepy eyes and teeth in. And that is what attracted me to the Fugglers, and how it looked like an old vintage toy that somebody took and did their own spin on it. And now they don't really look so much like this anymore, but I still love Fugglers no matter what. But so here's our little orange fox, and then our little burgundy fox, I guess. But yeah, our two little fox, and I believe there's other foxes in somewhere too. I'm not positive. I could be wrong. But there's 2 little guys, the little fox brothers, and they do have the iconic buttonholes. But they kind of look the same, just a different color wave. This guy, this is actually our second Fuggler that we ever bought. That me and my husband ever bought, was a little raccoon. He's been through it. He's seen some things. He's old. He's one of the oldest ones in our collection. Our cats absolutely love the ones that are made out of this like felt type material. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, he's been through it. He's seen some things. He's got his little raccoon tail. He's got his buttonhole. There's his little teethers. He's a cutie. We love him. 2 more old ones from what they originally looked like. He's got some stuffing coming out of him. What is your year on your tag? Does it say? Does it say? No. But for reference, here's the tag. You can barely see what was even written on that tag. That's how old this one is. And he's got the button eyes. That was another thing that I loved about the Fugglers. The ones that have the button eyes, I just love so much. He's just got the long little arms. He's just goofy looking. We love him. Then we have this one, looking cute. Is there anything on your tag that could say like a year? So I like, no, there's nothing. It just says Spin Master Fuggler. There's no year, which sucks. But yeah, these ones, we found them in stores in like 2018, 2019, like around there. And it's like 5 years, I guess. 5-6 years isn't old, but they're still pretty old because, like I said, they just don't make them like this anymore, really. But still cute, still love. I have one from the line, I think like the Vacay Fugs or something like that. This is one of them, and it is a fish with his little swimmer cap on, and he's so fuzzy. I love all the colors that he has on him. I think they did, like, they look like scales. This reminds me of the rainbow fish, and I just think it's hilarious that they gave the fish like a little swimmer's cap. He does also have his iconic buttonhole, so super cute. This is one of the underwear Fugglers, the ones that came out wearing underwear, and I'm realizing now his underwear is on backwards. It's fine. But again, he's the one that has that mouth that just doesn't stay how it's supposed to stay, so it just looks like gray. But he's green, he's fuzzy, he's still cute. He has little camo underwear on. Yeah, he's cute. He's cute. I'm trying to fix his mouth. I cannot stand his mouth. All right, we have another one of the Vacay Vibes Fugglers. This one is wearing a swimsuit. And this one I thought was really cool because it's got like a corduroy material to it. It's like a soft corduroy. I think is really cool. He's got the long arms, a little goofy grin. His little swimsuit is hilarious to me. But he does have a button hole underneath his little swimsuit. The swimsuit isn't exactly removable because it is like literally stitched into his arm. So sadly, if you just like the Fuggler, don't like the swimsuit, unless you have like a seam ripper and a way to fix the seam once you rip it, he's forever going to be wearing this like cute little funny swimsuit. And then we have this guy. His fur is a little matted. I gotta brush it out and fix it. This guy reminds me of Chewbacca from Star Wars, which is why I got him. He also kind of reminds me a little bit of Bigfoot, of what we perceive Bigfoot to be, kind of thing. He's cute. He's got the little eyeballs. His mouth is hidden by all of his fur, the long arms. He is absolutely adorable. I gotta brush him out and fix his hair. But yeah. And I really like his eyeballs. They're like these beautiful blue eyes, and I think they just pop against his like brown chocolate like fur. Love him. He's also one of our older ones. So, yeah. And then we have this guy. This guy's been through it too. Again, this is one that my cats absolutely love. My cats will literally steal these Fugglers off the couch. But this one had like this like felt soft type of fur. I don't know how to explain it. And they've carried this thing around, laid on it, pounced on it. Ugh. Whatever has been through it. But this is one of my cat's favorite Fugglers. Then we have the Christmas Fugs that were from last year. I don't know if they're doing any Christmas Fugs this year, but we have the little Santa Claus Fuggler with his hat, his little beard. The embroidery around his eye is green, because, you know, green and red, they're like Christmas colors. He's cute. He's got the long arms. His teeth are on the inside. And he does have an iconic buttonhole. And then we have the little elf Fuggler. I absolutely love this Fuggler's eyes. They are the button eyes. And the one eye looks like peppermint candy to me. And he's got his little elf hat. He's got his little elf skirt. And he's got undies on. And they say naughty elf on them, which is hilarious to me. And he does have his iconic buttonhole. So, but yeah, so he's furry up here, which is super cute. And then his legs are like that corduroy type material along with his hat. I don't know. I love that they did Christmas Fugglers, and I really hope they do more this year, but I haven't seen any so far in store. I really wish they would also do some Halloween Fugglers. I mean, I think Halloween would be a perfect holiday to do for these Fugglers. Then we have our Spongebob Squarepants Fugglers. So for the longest time, I could only find Patrick. And he is adorable. I love Patrick. I love that they made him pink, which is the color that Patrick is. But he is fuzzy. They use the long arm Fuggler, which I think is a great choice because it kind of makes him look like a starfish. He is wearing his adorable little shorts that he wears in the cartoon. And he has a belly button. He has a belly button. He also does have the iconic buttonhole as well, but Patrick is so cute. And then we finally found SpongeBob. SpongeBob is cute. Do I like SpongeBob SquarePants? No, not really. That show kind of came out when I was in middle school-ish. I don't know, I just don't really like it. And I still don't really like it to this day. But the Fugglers are adorable. He comes in his little outfit. The little sponge holes on him are embroidered. And this one has a blue buttonhole. And somebody told me that I have the Chase figure of SpongeBob. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments if that's true or not. But yeah, these are our little SpongeBob Fugglers. We have two from the newest line that has come out here in the US because I know these are sold in other countries. These are the Butt Ugly Pets. And I wanted the cat so bad, and I finally got the cat because, again, I own cats. Like an adorable little calico cat. And then I have I think this is the Golden Retriever. These are super fuzzy, super soft. I love them. And they have all kinds of different Butt Ugly Pets that you can choose from. They even have a naked mole rat. Rufus from Kim Possible. Getting a Fuggler. It's not really from Kim Possible, but that's where I know naked mole rat's from. But yeah, these are cute. I think these are the only two that we're gonna get from the collection. But the Butt Ugly Pets. This guy, he's kind of stiff feeling. I don't know what was going on when they made this one. But he's like all different tie-dye type colors. He kind of reminds me a little bit of a lava lamp. But again, we have the button eyes. And honestly, it's the same one. The same one. Just a different color wave. But where this one doesn't feel as stiff, this guy is like so stiff feeling. I don't know if it's the material that they used on him or what. But yeah. Yeah, I like him because he reminds me of a lava lamp. Is one of the hairy Fugs. This is also a line that is available in stores right now. So with the hairy Fugs, they can have a mohawk, they can have a beard, they can have a goatee, a mustache, all that kind of stuff. I chose this one because I liked the color of him, this like deep burgundy type color, and he doesn't really have anything really that would, I guess he has a hairy tongue, I guess, or he's just furry all around, so that's what makes him one of the hairy Fugs. Either way, I do love that his tongue is furry and he's just so like fuzzy. Fart face Fuggler that we have, and it is going to be the only one that we get. I like him because again, he's brown. I don't know, I really do like the natural colored looking Fugglers, as weird as it sounds, even though I like that one that looks like a lava lamp. I do seem to gravitate towards like the natural looking colored ones. But he is a fart face Fuggler. He has that mouth that I don't really like, but I did kind of love him. He is off right now because he just goes off randomly. And so I do keep him off because I could just be sitting in here and he'll just randomly go off. I've had him go off while I'm doing an unboxing video, and I have to cut that part of the video out because it's going to be like, oh, they think I just like farted myself in the video. One and only Fuggler from the Lord of the Rings collaboration, and the only one that I want. Golem works perfectly as a Fuggler, and he is very unique in the fact that his teeth are more pointed than what the normal Fugglers typically have. So yeah, our cute little Golem Fuggler. This is like, I think, the most colorful, brightest Fuggler in my collection. As I just said, I don't really go for the because that makes sense. I don't really gravitate towards the colorful ones, but there was something about this one with the rainbow colors and everything, the fuzziness, the tongue, the button eyeballs, that I was like, I need it for my collection. So this could be like the one and only rainbowy, colory Fuggler in my collection. She's gorgeous. This guy, the bunny. I do love the bunny Fugglers. This was one of the underwear Fugglers. I don't know what happened to his underwear, but it's fine. But he is tiger print, which I thought was really cool, even though I just said, yeah, just, you know what, ignore what I said. Okay, just ignore that. He's tiger print. He's cool. A tiger print bunny. Who'd have known, right? He does have his iconic buttonhole, and is that supposed to be his tail? I don't know. Okay, that's supposed to be his tail. Looks like something else to me, but bunny Fuggler. And we have this one. I don't remember if this is one of the vacay vibes or the underwear Fugglers. I just thought he was cool. I liked his shape. I like his 3 little teeth. He's adorable. He's soft. He's fuzzy. He's cute. That's why I got him. This one. You dropped your baby. Okay, so this Fuggler is part of the, like, mommy and baby Fuggler line. I don't know. They're available in stores right now, but you get a mommy Fuggler, and they come with a little baby. And they come wearing a little pouch that you could put the baby in. But everyone's like, oh, it's just a baby Fug. No, 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 no. Because here is a baby Fuggler. And here is the little babies that come with the little mommy baby Fugglers. These guys are a lot smaller than the baby Fugs. So they're really tiny, but they also have the iconic buttonhole. Really did like this one because I liked how the mama has 3 eyeballs and the baby also has 3 eyeballs. Super cute. One of the older versions of the Fugglers. He's cute. Adorable. Basically, it's basically this Fuggler just with regular eyeballs and green. They're pretty much the same Fuggler, I guess, but he's cute. He's one of our earlier ones with his little tongue hanging out. I have seen people take Fugglers like this with this tongue hanging out who customize their Fugglers, and they put like piercings on their Fuggler. That is so cool. Don't ever stop customizing your Fugglers because you guys are doing so cool at them. Of the mommy and baby Fugglers, this one was pink. Okay, I had to get it. I don't have a single pink Fuggler in my collection. It is this beautiful hot pink color. It's little baby carrier, has hearts on it. Adorable. Baby, again, comes out. Mama has button eyes. Baby has button eyes and is a lighter shade of pink. How to get it. How to get it. Then we have this guy. I call him Purple Haze. I don't know. Just a name seemed fitting. He is fuzzy. He's got teeth. He's got half open eyeballs. He got the iconic buttonhole. Love him. He's also one of our earlier ones. I don't know. He's just beautiful purple color. We have this guy, this other purple Fuggler. He got 3 eyeballs. He's looking at you like, I want to trust you, but I don't know if I should. I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Also has the iconic buttonhole. But yeah. We have this one. We have another one. This one's eyes, I think, are really cool because they are not like the regular button eyes or the creepy looking realistic eyes. These ones kind of have like the slit eyes, kind of. He's pretty cool. He's got a little missing tooth. I don't know. I thought he was just really unique looking. We have this guy. I thought this one was so cool looking. Again, looks like a teddy bear, an old vintage teddy bear that somebody stitched together. Then somebody else came along and sewed teeth and realistic eyeballs in it. This one is made out of some kind of like canvas burlap type material. She's adorable, a little teddy bear. And this one has a gold buttonhole instead of the regular tannish colored ones. And somebody else in my comments said this is like a rare one as well. I don't know how true that is. I should probably sit and research what Fugglers I have that are rare and which ones aren't. But you know what? None of them are ever leaving my collection. All of them are staying in my collection. I will never be getting rid of any of my Fugglers. But yes, my little teddy bear. And finishing the little collection video, we have my first ever Fuggler. This is the first ever Fuggler that we bought. Before we truly knew what Fugglers were or anything like that, this is the first one we ever bought. And again, I bought it because it looked like a vintage toy that somebody took and then stitched teeth into it. And this one has button eyes. And I looked at it and I was like, I love this so much. And then, like I said, we got the raccoon one that I showed earlier in the video. And then, as you can see, it just kind of spiraled out of control. But yeah, this was the first ever Fuggler that we got. The little tail, the little buttonhole. I was like, when I took it out of the box and I flipped it over and I saw the buttonhole, I was like, oh my God, what are these adorable little creatures? And now I need every single one. So these are my two little bear buddies in my collection. These are the only bears really that I have in my collection. I have not seen these types of bears being made anymore, at least here in the US on store shelves. I do not buy from Amazon. I do not buy from eBay. I don't buy from other collectors. I like the hunt of going into the store and seeing what I can find, pretty much. But yeah, first ever Fuggler. And that was my Fuggler collection tour haul. I don't know, but go ahead and let me know down in the comments which one of these Fugglers in my collection is your favorite. What was your very first Fuggler? All that kind of stuff. What would you like to see Fuggler do? Like, who would you like to see them collaborate with next? Monster High would be pretty cool. Maybe even Halloween Fugglers. What other holiday would you like to see, you know, Fuggler, you know, all that kind of stuff. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Love you. Bye. My husband went out in the cold to get the Fugglers from his car. So here's the Joker Fuggler. Look at his eyeballs. I love him so much. He's got the iconic buttonhole. Yeah. And his hair. Love that. And then we have the gray one. Here you go. You can put him back out in your car now.